All right, Mr. Stan, we're back again. The last time we were just kind of standing in a mud hole, I think. So, and well, there was the one that we had you walking around the lip, you know, doing all the pours. But it looks beautiful. Tell me about it.
Well, this is what 360 gets you, an amazing building. So 360 ICF is a great product. I'm enjoying working with it.
Well, a great crew too gets it. I mean, like these guys have been working hard.
These guys are amazing. They've done a lot of ICF, and I'm sure they can attest to their how amazing 360 is of a block. So
oh, thank you for that.
We love the block. We're enjoying working on it. We've got what you call this big project coming that's going to have over 8,000 ICF blocks. That's all going to be 360.
That's coming up.
Yeah, that's coming up. And then we've got another couple of projects that are almost identical to this one that are also coming up. We've got another 2 that are going to be very similar to this that are all part of ICF. So what we're doing with these projects is here in St. Louis, there's some redevelopment we're doing in some neighborhoods that had kind of dilapidated. So when we're building, instead of just using your traditional kind of process of building, we went to the superior, the best product there is in construction. So that's kind of our philosophy on how we do projects. We want to use the best that's available on the market, the latest and greatest in technology.
Sure.
I feel that 360 is the latest and greatest ICF block that's on the market. It's you know, the density of the foam is so sturdy that when you're pouring your blocks, you know, on other blocks you can see them shake. With ICF, man, that is so rigid. The webs are just, I'm saying, ridiculously thick. I'm saying, wow.
The webs are my favorite part. You know, as a guy who's done some building myself, I got to tell you, when I saw how I mean, I'm going to say overbuilt those webs were, I was like, this is amazing. So yeah, absolutely.
So I think this project's come out pretty good. I'm saying we've got some fun stuff that we put out here. We put the James Hardy architectural panel.
Yeah.
The easy trim. We're getting ready to paint that. We put some the new tech wood siding. Obviously, this is a duplex, so we've got differentiations on the different sides. As a matter of fact, today I got a phone call that we might be doing actually another additional single-family homes, between 30 to 40 individual homes in this area.
Sometimes people have a hard time wrapping their mind around the creativity you can do with ICF because they think that, oh, you're just going to build something square, you're just going to build whatever.
Some people might think you're limited to that, but I think it all ends up with the creativity of who the designer is on this. I think ICF does not limit you in terms of building a block. I'm saying, for example, if you look at this, we've got ICF that's involved in it, but we've got a lot of texture and a lot of you know, form that kind of comes out on the project. So I don't think ICF limits you at all in terms of what you can do. I'm saying you can do some really cool stuff. I'm saying I've got a personal lake house that I'm going to be building with ICF, and it's going to have some real crazy angles in it.
Nice.
And so I don't think ICF limits you in terms of what you do. I think the creativity, you can go as creative as you want. And
brilliant.
Yeah, it's just another element of building. You can do whatever you want with it.
Well, do you mind if we take a little walk through and just show us what you've designed?
Okay, so.
Now you were the designer.
Yes,
that's what I thought.
So we do everything in house, between from design all the way to interiors. We own our sister company called Homescapes. We have kitchen cabinets, flooring, everything. So we're kind of a one-stop shop. When the client comes, you come to us, and everything is done under one roof. And we're very happy to also mention that we're also now a distributor of 360 ICF.
Yeah, that's right. I love that.
So if you need ICF block in St. Louis, mid-Missouri, get a hold of us.
Yes.
We'll get you some best ICF block on the market.
All right. I love it. But I do also love that you were building with it before you were distributing it. So you believe in it. You're not.
The first thing I wanted to do was building it with the product to make sure I am comfortable selling a product, and 360 is, as I said, hands down the best product. That's why it is the first ICF block that we've sold, because I believe it is the best product on the market.
I love it. Thank you so much for saying that, man.
So obviously this is just what you're going to have your living room, your dining room over here.
Yeah.
This is your kitchen. We're going to have an island that goes over here.
So kind of a modified shotgun design?
Yes, most of the houses in this area are shotgun style.
Okay.
So you're going with the idea of the shotgun style, but what we did is implement kind of modern design elements into it. You still have the open plants design on it. Obviously this is a slab on grade, so we had to be creative about how we do the utility spaces. Since most of the shotgun styles, the utility room is usually in the basement, but in here,
oh, that's true, yeah.
What we did is
because there's no basement under
yeah,
this.
there's no basement, so you've got a half bath that's going to be right here, and right in here is going to be your utility room.
Okay.
So as you go from the half bath, there's going to be a door over here, your utility room. You're going to have your HVAC system, your intakes for your ERV. Your hot water system.
And why do you need an ERV, Stan?
Because this is the best building system.
Because it's tight, man.
It is extremely airtight.
Yes.
Our models on this particular unit, this unit is going to have around, it's right at about 1,600 square feet. So I think it's actually 1650. But on this particular unit, based off of the models we ran, the utilities for heating and cooling this are going to be right at between $75 max 80. Wow. So it's going to be a lot of energy savings because the same units in the same square footage around here, heating and cooling typically runs about $300. So
I don't know if you just watch a lot of Doctor Who or what, but I feel like this place is bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. I love that.
It's a whole lot bigger than it feels. I'm saying
it is.
Having the 9-foot ceilings, I'm saying that.
Well, when I was standing in these walls when you were pouring them just a few months ago, I mean, I was like, yeah, this is gonna be a nice little place. This is not a nice little place. This is a nice place.
Yeah, this is a very, very.
I'm not using the word little on this.
Yeah, this is actually very spacious. I'm saying very spacious. Upstairs, you've got 3 bedrooms. You're gonna have your laundry room here, which makes it accessible to the other bedrooms.
Oh yeah.
And to the master right here.
Fantastic.
So you come up into the master. When you come up in the master space, you got a nice big wood bedroom. You're gonna have obviously a walk-in closet that everybody has to have. So you got a walk-in closet.
Oh yeah.
Lots of light. And a place to chill because the ICF is so thick. You have a place to sit.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about. That's awesome.
So then you've got obviously your bathroom in here, the master bathroom. So obviously very particular about having green board in the whole entire bathroom.
Oh yes, of
we
course.
don't cut corners in terms of putting green board half of the side. We put green board the whole entire bathroom. I think that's just the best way.
So is this 2.5 baths? Is that right?
Yes, this is 2.5 baths. You got two bathrooms upstairs.
Okay.
You got the half bathroom downstairs.
Gotcha.
So right here you got a hallway. So I will say something. This kind of came towards the end of the project, but because we're going to be using a very similar floor plan on the upcoming homes, we're actually going to stick 2 skylights on the upcoming design.
Oh, skylights. So bringing in natural light from up top.
So we're going to have 2 skylights on that.
Oh, yeah.
That's the good part about when you're a designer and you're also the builder. There's things that you see while you're building a project and you integrate them in the project. You got your linen closet over here. As I said, having your laundry room, a linen closet right here. You got your second bathroom in here. As I said, we do green board the whole entire bathroom.
Oh, wow, yeah. Yeah, the whole thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
So on here, you're going to have your 2 bedrooms. You got 1 bedroom right here with this closet space. Nice lights coming in here.
Oh, absolutely. This is gorgeous.
And
I'm shocked at how big these places are.
Yeah, just as I'm saying, you got another bedroom over here with another closet over here. Same thing, plenty of light in here.
Wow.
The amazing thing, obviously, you can't tell from the recording, but I'm going to keep quiet for a second so you can just hear. We're in St. Louis, and it's dead quiet. It's amazing.
I mean, we should be hearing sirens and traffic and highway and all the other things, and you just don't.
I-70 is, I'm trying to see, well, you can see I-70 actually from this window right here. I-70 is just down the street, right? From down the street here, it's just I-70.
Right.
And you cannot hear anything on I-70.
No, it's wonderful.
It's extremely quiet, it's comfortable, and let's say, we're looking forward to having this project wrapped up here in the next couple months here. This should be wrapped up, and new owners should be getting ready to move in. So we're excited about having this project almost wrapped up. Obviously, with ICF, another good thing about this, because we used ICF, obviously that reduced our load on our, when we did our manual J's. So that meant that you could actually put a smaller HVAC unit. So having a smaller HVAC unit, that was savings on that. So we saved on that, but we didn't also, you know, cut corners. We went with the amount of savings we did on that on what if this had been a traditional stick frame. We actually decided to even go to spend that money to buy a better HVAC unit. So we are using a hybrid, hybrid electric, HVAC system.
Okay.
So that's going to be extremely energy efficient, including also the hot water heater. The hot water heater is a hybrid hot water heater that's got about an estimated, with a 50-gallon, the energy consumption on that is going to be right at about $115 a year in terms of electric use.
Wow.
So compared to if we were using natural gas or propane, we'll be right at about $800. So
Indeed.
Everything on this house was designed against energy savings. The house is designed to where the trusses are designed to be able to take solar panels.
Oh.
We've got electric already wired up to the roof, so if the owners wanted to put solar panel, the solar panels can be put in, the wires already there, it will be right in, we'll have just put an inverter, some battery packs if they wanted to, but...
Brilliant. I love all of this. In the realm of energy efficiency, you know, how quickly do you feel like people see like the money come back to them? Like we talked a little bit about it in the last video, but I just wanted to see if you modified those numbers at all. I mean, like what are your thoughts on return on investment?
So obviously, when you tell people, what I typically like to tell people is about 5 years. But on the last project we did, we finished the project about 2 years ago, almost 2.5 years ago, and in 2 years, the homeowners had already, the return was back already. So
some of that comes from the fact that utilities have gone up so much in 2 years.
Utilities have gone up so much,
right.
And they're saving. Actually, the buildings are performing better than we actually designed them.
Right.
Which, you know, usually that doesn't really happen when, you know, you have when you design a project and you run models on it. You're kind of saying, hey, if there's about a 5 to 7% error, well, okay. But most of the projects, they end up performing better than our models actually run.
Wonderful. That's awesome. And then as far as, so this is a 3, 2.5, and this is just kind of an open concept down here. So tell me a little bit about kitchen layout, just in case people are curious.
So the kitchen layout is an L shape. I have an OCD thing that I will admit I cannot stand. Is when you move into a house, you know how the fridge is always sticking out?
Yeah.
Cannot stand that.
Okay.
So every design I do, I always make sure that the fridge can be recessed to where the fridge is actually going to be flush.
Oh,
that is
brilliant.
actually going to be better. So when you have the island, it just, to me, it's just so irritating. I just cannot. I say, I don't like it so bad that when I bought my house, I actually altered it so that we could put.
You remodeled the house that you bought. I love it.
So that we can put the fridge back in because I cannot stand the fridge sticking out. So that's something that I'm OCD about. But since we do also design our kitchen cabinets in-house, the way everything is going to be designed is it's going to look seamless between the fridge and all the countertop spaces and the island.
And then, I was going to say, and you said there is an island in
there
here.
is an island
in
the kitchen. The sink is going to be, it's not on the island, but we obviously have to have electrical on the island per code.
Absolutely.
But you have some extra seating space on the island in addition to your dining space.
Right on. Now, as far as the HVAC system, I noticed that you went with more of a like a traditional 4-stair as opposed to any kind of like mini split or situation like that. Tell me a little bit about the strategy behind that unit, and do you have a tonnage on the top of your head?
So the HVAC system we're using is very similar to a mini split.
Oh, okay.
It works just like a mini split. The only difference is it's ducted.
Oh, okay.
So the condensing unit outside is going to work very similar to your typical mini split, so it's going to be very energy efficient.
That's why it's so efficient. Okay, great. That's where I was trying to get to, and I couldn't say it properly.
It's just it's a ducted system, but works just the same as a mini split.
Brilliant. Okay, awesome. That's really, really great. And so, we don't need to walk through the other one. Are they mirror images of each other?
Mirror is exactly.
And then the dividing wall between the units is also ICF, right?
Yes.
So you're not having any transfer between the two units as far as sound goes.
At all. So here's what was actually fun is we did a little test. My daughter loves to sing, and we had my daughter and my girlfriend next door singing as loud as they could with a radio so loud, and we were sitting in here trying to hear if there was going to be any noise transfer. Now, mind you, my daughter is 8 years old, so you can imagine the sound that comes out of the lungs of an 8-year-old,
yes.
And they're screaming, enjoying trying to sing, because I told them, be as loud as you can, and we were right in here and could not hear anything. So I'm pretty positive that the people that are going to end up buying, be the homeowners of these units, are going to be extremely proud and enjoy them, because although they are townhouses, they won't even be able to hear their neighbor, because you got 6 inches of concrete in between there.
Right.
So that sound transfer is not even going to happen.